Which of these time management mistakes kill personal development? Hi, I'm Jeshua.
And I'm Takara.
With Magnificent You.
So, do you have a clear goal or set of goals to aim for? Like, that's mistake number one, is not having those, right? Knowing you have a clear goal, knowing what it is that you're going after. Is it written down? Is it something that you review often? Like, if you have a whole set of goals, do you go through them periodically and go, yeah, I don't really want that anymore? Or, wow, I got that one. I need a new one now, right? So these are things that we need to do around our goals.
Part of that is asking yourself, are you actually committed to that goal? Because you need to be committed in order to do the work.
Right.
Because that's the whole thing. You set your goal, and then you got to start working toward it.
Right.
So ask yourself, are you interested in this goal, or are you committed? Because if you're interested, you're going to find excuses. If you're committed, you're going to get to work.
Indeed, indeed. So the next question is, do you block your time? Time blocking means you've got time set aside throughout the week where this is the time that I do email. This is the time that I check social media. This is the time that I schedule meetings. This is the time that I set aside for my family. And you live within those blocks, right? You strategically choose what those are. And if the ones that you have set are not correct, it's not really working, then you move them around and you keep trying it and futzing and tweaking until it actually works.
Yep.
Yeah.
And one thing that's very critical for when you are doing these time blocks, for work blocks and really anything that you want to really get done, there is a great biological mechanism that you can leverage. You've probably heard of the circadian rhythm, which is our sleep cycle, wake, get tired, go to sleep, wake up again, that whole system. There's another cycle that's called our ultradian rhythm, and that is a cycle of 90 minutes with about 10 to 30 minutes in between those cycles that allow us to focus best. So if you're going to put heavy, dedicated focus on one particular task, which usually is the best way to get something important done, you'll want to spend probably no less than 90 minutes on it, because then you're not really getting a whole lot done, and not a whole lot more than 90 minutes, because then your focus is just going to start dying off. Now, of course, because of today's era with social media and all of these different distractions and things that we have going on, maybe you can't fully focus for that 90 minutes yet, but, find that block, put the phone in the other room. If you can, disconnect from the internet with, if you're doing your work on the computer. If you don't need to use a computer for whatever you're doing, just don't have any devices at all, and just sit with your work and do it for preferably a 90-minute block, and then take a break. Be willing to take the break afterward, because you need it.
Right. You need to walk around. You need to go outside. You need to totally, break the...
No screen, no nothing,
Exactly.
just empty your mind for possibly 30 minutes after you're done.
Indeed. So the next mistake deals with this question, which is, how much time do you waste every day?
Right. So I learned this method from David Goggins in his book, and he was talking about, find how much time you waste. Actually, get a notebook, get your journal, get your notes on your phone or whatever, and whenever you catch yourself doing something that's not part of your goals, be it your personal relationship goals, your career goals, your fitness goals, whatever it is, if it's not specifically related to one of those, time yourself. See how much time you're wasting. The idea that a lot of us have is that we don't have enough time. Oh, I would work out, but I don't have enough time. Oh, I would spend more time on that hobby I really enjoy, but I just don't have enough time. The simple fact is you do have enough time. There's 24 hours in a day, and most of us are awake for about 16 hours of that time. You have 16 hours. Even if you have a full-time day job, you still have 8 hours left.
Right.
of other things that you can do. And so going through that process of finding all of those time sucks, figuring out what they are and just how much time you really waste on them, you're going to see that you can get way more done every single day than you are doing currently.
Right. And something else I want to throw in, it just popped in my head to do this, is sometimes if you really are strapped for time, you have to get good at multitasking. Okay? When I was in college, I put myself through college, became an engineer. I was sitting on my bed one day and I just stopped everything and noticed I was sitting on my bed, my legs were crossed, my breakfast was sitting on a plate in front of me, a hairdryer was in one hand, and I was reading a book. Right? I was doing my hair, I was eating breakfast, and I was studying, because that's the kind of time management it took to put myself through college and get everything done in the day, right? So if you have a long commute, is there something you can do?
Yes.
Like if one of your goals is personal development, practically every successful person I've ever studied, read, learned from, met, every one of them listens to audiobooks all the time.
Podcasts are free
Yeah,
nowadays.
podcasts, right? So, or you can go, if you want actual audiobooks, the libraries have them, right? There's no excuse to not be feeding your mind with uplifting thoughts, with ways to do things better, like time management and everything else. And so you have to go, okay, what could I be adding to what I'm already doing? You know, do you go to the gym? Well, you can listen to a podcast as you're at the gym.
Or just on your commute to the gym, if you would rather
Exactly.
listen to music to get yourself pumped up
Right,
or whatever.
Right. But, like, think about ways to multitask. Now, there's certain tasks you really want to stay focused.
Yes.
You don't want any distractions, including somebody talking in your ear,
Yes.
right? But there are other things that we do. Like, I have a little tablet, right, computer tablet, that I turn on when I'm cooking. Okay? You can watch somebody on YouTube and learn something. You can study something new. You can do all kinds of things. So instead of like just having something goofy on social media, right, or doing nothing,
Yeah.
and just doing the cooking, like for me, it's really easy to have that extra thing going when I'm cooking. So just something else that's like a bonus.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, there's a great little scene from 8 Mile where Eminem's character is working on writing the next song he's writing while he's doing his commute.
Right.
It's a great little sequence there, and he's getting to work while he has the opportunity before he goes to work or whatever he was doing.
Indeed.
Yeah. Now that you'll be eliminating all of these mistakes from your day and start managing your time way better, I can only imagine how much more you'll get done every single day. Because you made it this far into the video, we know that you'll love our future videos as well, so go ahead and leave this one a like and subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions or have any time management systems that you've used yourself successfully, go ahead and leave those down in the comments below.
Until next time.